Synesthetic.
The news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook at Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group at Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Welcome to another edition of our daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Today is the 23rd of March 2022. So, guys, as we are waiting for my by-elections article on Saturday, yes, Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC is back on the spotlight, and so the Opposition Citizens Coalition for Change (CCC) is sensationally accused the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC of changing its party symbols on ballot papers to be used in the weekend by-elections. The Nelson Chamisa-led party also lodged a complaint over the printing of ballot papers in black and white, saying this was meant to confuse its supporters on election day. In a letter addressed to ZEC Chief Elections Officer Utoile Silaingwana, dated March 21, 2022, CCC National Secretary for Elections Ian Makone said it was disturbing to know that the election management body changed its party symbols after being provided with the distinctive samples. The CCC said its symbols had an inscribed description of a yellow square background, circular words surrounding Chamisa's face with the letters CCC inside a black triangle. In view of this, the CCC wishes to express its concern regarding the variation in its party symbol. The yellow background is not reflected on the party logo as witnessed by the party candidates during the ballot paper verification exercise, Makone wrote. The sample ballot paper is not an exact symbol of our party in intent, hence a violation of our party identity. It is in this regard that ZEC considers such concerns seriously and rectifies them as per the requirements of the law of the land. During a press briefing in Harare yesterday, Makone said CCC wrote to ZEC on February 24 demanding answers over the printing of ballot papers. What we wanted from them was an assurance that there is a process of consultation even at local level and district multi-party liaison officer which enables us to proofread the specimen ballot papers. He said they never got an opportunity to do that and only found that a number of our candidates could not even recognize the picture that is on the ballot paper. We need to know which voters' roll will be used on Saturday, Makone said. The revelations came at a time when ZEC has been taken to task over a number of anomalies on the voters' roll, among them the alleged transfer of over 170,000 voters from their wards without their consent. The commission has, however, disputed the allegations, claiming the alleged anomalies were picked from a leaked draft roll and have since been rectified. The printing of ballot papers in the past elections has always been shrouded in secrecy, raising concern over credibility of the polls. Contracted for comment yesterday, ZEC spokesperson Jasper Mangwana said they were not obliged to print ballot papers in color. ZEC is not obliged to print ballot papers in color that correspond to contesting candidates or parties. The applicable provisions that relate to printing of the ballot paper are in Section 52A of the Electoral Act and Section 5 of the Electoral Regulations S1 21 of 2005, Mangwana said in a series of tweets following concerns raised by the CCC that its symbols had been tampered with. The sections do not at all bind the Commission to print any ballot papers in the manner the party is alleging. What is important is to distinguish the color of the ballot paper depending on the type of election as emphasized by Section 5 of the Electoral Regulations. The law does not require the Commission to print the photograph or a symbol of the party in color. It is unfortunate that the party went on to educate its supporters without consulting with the Commission on the contents and forms of the ballot paper. ZEC recently announced that it had printed 594,300 ballots for the by-election. Ballots for the National Assembly were printed by Fidelity printers and refiners, while those for local authorities were printed by Printflow, both government-owned entities. A total of 659 people were registered to vote for National Assembly elections, while 678,260 were registered for local authorities by-elections. Zimbabwe Election Advocacy Trust Executive Director Ignatius Sadziwa said the secrecy surrounding the printing of ballot papers made verification and auditing difficult. The issue of the ballot printing has been contentious for quite a long time, and we had hoped that ZEC was going to address it this time around. Now that is problematic since the printing process is shrouded in shadow secrecy, making verification and auditing by political parties and civil society difficult. Sadziwa said there are 28 vacant parliamentary seats and 105 council seats which are vacant. And so that's the latest there, guys, regarding to Nyaya by-elections. And yes, article on Saturday. Yes, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop here on our daily news, breaking news, everyday news. People have been complaining, and my political parties around have been complaining regarding to the voters roll, and ZEC vakuramba kubuditsa voters roll kuti ma political parties aone kuti rakamira sei, because I've seen so many leaked screenshots on Twitter achitenderera pa social media, and they are saying that voters roll iri vanhu vakamuvwa from Mwenezi amwachitsa kuboyera amwachibva from chitungwiza achenda kufa kwose. Saka they're saying that this voters roll ma one and ZEC is refusing to produce this voters roll for the public with all the Rakamira say. And so I went on social media, of course, my streets actually and Opio said that we all know that ZEC is refusing to give political parties the voters roll because it knows it is manipulated. The good thing, compatriots, is that the region is quietly discussing this issue and slowly coming to the conclusion that there must be intervention for 2023. Keep registering to vote to deliver change. We need a huge voter turnout. This is what Hope vote on social media, saying that ZEC irikuramba kuti vakwanise kubuditsa voters roll, and we need voters roll so that people can actually see kuti kufamba sei. And so that's the latest. This is our daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow. And someone else said that the fact that they are refusing to publish a voters roll says it all. And someone else said that voters roll must surely be out in the open. This is to ensure that there is fairness. In all honesty, or if ZEC thinks any party can win an election, surely why then would it be complacent in doing their publication? By refusing to oblige with this cause, it can only indicate one thing, and that is the obvious thing: biased and thievery tendencies at the expense of the mass. The attitude must be avoided at all costs, as it has serious implications. ZEC must do an honorable thing knowing that they are there to act on the public interest. And that's 100% true. I do agree 100%. ZEC should just publish the voters roll. They need to hand over the voters roll so that all the players can see kuti hapana chitoti chiripo. But at the moment, them refusing with it, I feel like pane zviri kuitika kuZEC. And even Washamisa did actually wrote, he said, ZEC, you are a referee, not a wing of any political party. Why can't you just do business correctly? Be transparent, accountable, professional, independent, constitutional, and honorable. Let the voice, vote, and we of the citizens count and matter. Don't force us as citizens to demand your disbandment, and we have that power. This is what Chamisa wrote on his Facebook account, Twitter account. The man is saying that ZEC, you are a referee, not a wing of any political party. That's 100% true. And so we wait until tomorrow is Thursday, Friday to know ZEC ichabuditse the voters roll. Otherwise, weekend is the Saturday and pakaipa. And again, I don't see ZEC ichi printers wakala angoma ballot papers atoripo ndi aripo ndio achangoshandiswa on Saturday. Saka motonene kutoti ma one chaicha. And so guys, gonna keep you in the loop pakatika any new information regarding to this, but it doesn't look good to opposition political parties who are contesting for my by-elections. At the same time, ZANU-PF at the time when to complain about ballot paper or voters or whatsoever. So Usha was what to say. But anyway, gonna keep you guys in the loop 2 days zasara for my by-elections, and pane discrepancies aripo whereby many opposition political parties are not happy about it. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.